chapter 80. Four verses. Give ear, O shepherd of Israel, you who read Joseph like a flock, you who are enthroned upon the cherubim, shine forth before Ephraim and Benjamin and Manasseh. Start up your might and come to save us. Restore us, O God, let your face shine, that we may be saved. O Lord God of hosts, how long will you be angry with your people's prayers?
You have filled them with the bread of tears, and given them tears to drink in full measure. You make us an object of contention for our neighbors, and our enemies laugh among themselves. Restore us, O God of hosts, that your face shine, that we may be saved. You brought a blind out of Egypt. You drove out the nations and planted it.
You cleared the ground for it. You took deep root and filled the land. The mountains were covered with its shade. The mighty cedars with its branches. It sent out its branches to the sea, and its youth in its shaft to the river. Why then you haven't broken down its wall, so that all who pass along the way pluck its fruit?
The boar from the forest revenged it, and all that moved in the field feed on it. Turn again, O God of hosts, look down from heaven and see. Have regard for this vine, the shock that your right hand planted, and for the son whom you made strong for yourself. They have burned it with fire, they have cut it down. May they perish at the rebuke of your face.
But let your hand be on the man of your right hand, the son of a man whom you have made strong for yourself. Then we shall not turn back from you. Give us life, and we will call upon your name. Restore us, O Lord God of hosts. Let your face shine, that we may be saved.
Okay, chapter 80. Subtitle is to the choir master according to Billy's the testimony of a chef, a son. From this subtitle, we don't know this meaning of subtitle, but sometimes I could use Old Testament. Actually, the Bible has many different versions. Tagalog version, Korean version, even in Tagalog version, there are many versions. But Old Testament, original Bible was written by Hebrew word. But later, because Jewish people, they don't know how to speak the Hebrews, and because they're scattered to many other nations. So that's why for these people, 70 scholars, they translate Old Testament from Hebrew to Greek. So Greek Bible, actually Old Testament is written by Hebrew, but Greek word, Greek version, there's a subtitle. Subtitle is, it is about Assyria. Sometimes this Greek version give us more details about some information. So Greek version, the subtitle is, it is about Assyria. You know the Assyria is the one, the nation who destroyed northern Israel. in the history of Israel, Israel was divided. Northern part, Israel, and third part, Judah. Judah and like Philippines, more than 7,000 islands I heard. So, Luzon, Bisaya, Mindanao. But Israel also have two provinces like northern part, Israel, but southern part is the Judah. Judah, Israel. Israel, this northern part was destroyed by Assyria, and Judah destroyed by Babylon. That's the history in the Bible about Israel. Because this subtitle is about Assyria. Assyria, this nation, is the nation that destroyed this northern part Israel. So we can see the sorrow of this Israel through this chapter 80. This chapter 80 is telling the sorrow. Why sorrow? Because this northern Israel was destroyed by Assyria. But actually God used this Assyria to discipline Israel. Anyway, in this chapter we can see the sorrow of Israel. Israel, northern part of Israel was completely ruined by Assyria. Especially Assyria destroyed this northern Israel. And there's also evidence why this psalm is about Assyria. Chapter 2, verse 2. Every time in the beginning I'm sleeping. Verse 2. Before Ephraim, Benjamin, Manasseh. Ephraim, Benjamin, Manasseh are the representative of this northern part. So this writer, chapter 80, he described Ephraim, Benjamin, Manasseh, this northern part. They need saving from God. Why? Because of Assyria. Assyria, this nation, attack and destroy. So now we can guess. This chapter is telling about destruction of northern Israel. So it is written, this psalm was written when Israel almost destroyed by Assyria. So when we read the Bible, sometimes we need background. We need to understand background. So when this writer wrote this word, Assyria almost completely destroyed this northern Israel. So when Israel was almost destroyed, this writer was praying in faith. This Israel, God's people, almost destroyed, but nonetheless, this writer started praying in faith. The faith is that verse 1, verse 2. What kind of faith? He have a faith about God. Give ear, O shepherd of Israel. You read Joseph like a flock. You who are enthroned upon the cherubim, shine forth. Here we can see the God's character. His name is O Shepherd of Israel. And he read Joseph means the Israel. Joseph like a flock. So Joseph, he came to Egypt. Actually, his brothers betrayed him, and his brother sold Joseph to the Egypt. But Joseph became high-ranking officer in the Egypt. Then, because of this Joseph, Israel, they moved to the place, very secure place, and the Joseph is the symbol. Joseph, he became shepherd for Israel people. Joseph was sold by brothers, but because of this event, Joseph became shepherd for his family. So Joseph like a flock means that Joseph, he was in the suffering, but he became like a shepherd for his family. God is the shepherd for his people. And you who are enthroned, you see the first one, you who are enthroned upon the cherubim. This is the picture of Ark of the Covenant. Ark of the Covenant. In the most holy place, in the tabernacle, holy place, holy of holy, most holy place, there is the Ark. In the Ark, there is the Ark. You remember the Ark? The picture of the Ark. There's the mercy seat in the middle and cherubim. So you who are enthroned upon the cherubim, shine forth. This is a picture of Ark, and presence of God. So this writer, we don't know who wrote this chapter 18, but Asha, we don't know what kind of person Asha, but he wrote, and he had a faith when his nation Israel almost destroyed. He prayed with the faith that God is the shepherd for Israel, and God is shining upon his people from his presence of the ark. In spite of severe pain and trouble, and even in the destruction, in spite of severe pain, trouble, even in the destruction, my brothers and sisters, God is not dead. God is living as our shepherd and King, who enthroned in the presence and who is looking at his people. You remember Eileen, Gilai means carefully watching. God carefully watching as a living shepherd for his people. Not only watching, but he is able to save his people. That's our God. That's our God. He's not only enjoying watching the suffering of people, but He's watching and He's able to save them. That's the God we confess. And verse 4 to 7, there's a lamentation, and sigh, S-I-G-H, sigh. There's a lamentation and sigh about severe punishment of God. Why Israel was destroyed. Even Judah also destroyed by Babylon. Why? Because Israel, they broke the covenant. They didn't keep the promise of God. They must obey God. They must keep covenant with God. But they broke it. That's why God punished them, using by Babylon, Assyria, other nations. And when Israel was destroyed, this writer, he lament over destruction of Israel. Verse 4 says, O Lord God of hosts, how long will you be angry with your people's prayers? Sometimes our prayer cannot reach to God because of our sin. You see that how long will you be angry with people's prayer? Our sin hinder answer of prayer. Our sin can hinder answer of prayer. And verse 5 says, you have fed them with the bread of tears and given them tears to drink in full measure. He says, because we are almost destroyed, almost bankrupt, Lord, we cry and we weeping, and then we are eating tears, and we are drinking our tears, which means they so much cry. When they pray, they always cry out. Their food is the tears, their drinks is their tears. Verse 6 says, the enemies, they are laughing among God's people. The people, enemy, they abuse and slander me. You just imagine that you are like Israel, we are like Israel. And sometimes you also commit the sin. That's why God sometimes disciplines us. And it is very painful. God's discipline is very painful sometimes. That's why we feel very pain, and we are crying, and no hope, and the people abuse us. What should we pray? What should we pray? Verse 3, 7, 19. Same prayer. 3, 7, 19. 3. Restore us, O God. Let your face shine that we may be saved. 7 also saying, restore us, O God of hosts. Let your face shine that we may be saved. 19 also. Restore us, O Lord, God of us, let your face shine, that we may be saved. Literally, its meaning is that, Lord, you smile at me. I want to see your smile. You shine and you giving your smile upon me. What I need is your faith. Your faith means your presence. Not your power. I don't need your power. I don't need your blessing. I don't need anything. But I need you. This is what we should pray in the God's discipline. I need you, Lord. If I see your presence with your smile, I might be safe. This is a prayer what we should pray. God's face, God's presence, God Himself is our hope. Verse 8 to 11. And this writer reminded the pastor. Verse 8 says,